Okay, so obviously I shouldn't have to show you how to make your gotcha character. So you'll need IBS Paint, and I would most likely recommend the 1.1, or if you flip either your tablet or something around, the 4.3. You'll click the camera, add your character in, I'm not actually going to post this, I don't believe. I might. You have to flip this around. You have to make sure to flip this around. Then you can click off of it. Use your eyedropper right here. And click the hair color. Make it just a little bit darker. Not too terribly dark, but just dark enough. And then zoom in on your hair and start lining it. I would most likely recommend, let me go ahead and, oh yeah, I gotta connect to the internet really quickly. I would most recommend, it's giving me a pain in the butt. Okay. The soft dip pen or the hard dip pen. I like the hard the most, but it's been acting up, so I'd use the soft. Up. And go to your stabilizer and put it on 3 or 4. It doesn't really matter which. It both does the same. And do the method after, and no drawing tool, and no force fade. And then you can change up the hair as much as you want. Probably speed up this part. Don't mind the music in the background. If you can even hear it. Now, you want to make sure to erase all of these little areas that are too long. Make sure to erase them or else it won't look right. Now, I'm not good on shading hair, so I won't do that. But you probably want to make it look a little bit nicer and well kept. So you probably won't want to put those major outs areas on it. You can really just skip this part because I'm just going to finish up the hair. And you can undo anything you don't like. But you probably already know that. Now you want to add these little hair part, or you can't not add them, but it looks better with it. That's just to me though. Now you can click this thing right here to make it invisible to see if you like it. I don't like those, so I'm going to take them off. Now I can just add that little line right there and add the hair there. And see, looks a lot better. Well, more well kept. Can't speak today. Now I'm going to erase this part. I think that looks pretty good. Let me just... Okay. Now, there's that. Gotta make sure you don't leave any really rough ends. See, it looks pretty nice, so that messed up there. Okay. Now, you want to add another layer, because if you don't, it will, look, the hair that you just did will, the skin will go over top of it, and nobody likes that. Now you also take your eyedropper again, take the color, darken it. That's a tad bit too dark. It's too light. Okay. Now you got the neck. I normally advise putting these little marks right here, because whenever you add these marks, it looks more realistic. And then you add the boob mark, or if it's a male, no. Okay, and now you add another layer. You have to wait to do the arms and legs after you do the dress. If you don't do the dress before it, it won't all line up, because the arms have to be in front of the hair. Okay. Now, click this. Well, I already have it set. You have to make it gray. And...
Alright, what do you think you're gonna do?
I'm making a video. Go away. Now you can outline all this stuff. To make it look more realistic, you can tighten the waist. Make sure you don't leave a little gap right there. That always agitates people. Well, me at least. Yep, wrong thing. Okay. Now I personally don't know why this belt is here, but it's here. So I'm going to work around it and make it white instead of this gray color. Then I might add a little bow onto it. Add the dress marks. Okay, before you add the back of the dress, you've got to add another layer. Take the skin color, which is right here. Gotta zoom in on it. Because I'm not going to add those fluffle things or whatever they're called. There's no need in them. Make this girl thick. Okay, I think that's good. Now you have to add these little marks, or this little mark right here. I don't know if there's one there. I don't ever actually add it. Does it go? Nope, goes underneath it. So then you will make marks that go down like this to above the arms. Right here is that is part of the arm. Don't make it too fat. Now what you'll do is you'll take the lasso and you'll put this square box right here. Press copy. Press this button right here to remove it. Then you'll come back up here and select paste. Perspective form. Turn it around to where it's about the same size. And add it like it's supposed to be. Now you'll take the eraser and erase the lines. Take the brush tool again. Add this gray. Come back up here to the shirt and stuff. And draw the sleeve and the back of the sleeve. Draw the back of the sleeve here. Back sleeve there. So you need to add right there. And just kind of barely move the tip of your pen. And what I do is I use a picture from Google. We gotta find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where could it have went? Don't tell me I deleted it. Oh, well, can't find it, so I'll have to draw the hands. So thumbs always go closest to the person. These are not going to be very good. I'm not very good at drawing hands. Take the lasso again. Mold it to the way you want it to be. Press the copy and paste. Perspective form. Twist it around. Now you'll go all the way down to here, to this empty layer. Click this with the eyedropper, and then fill in these areas, or this missing space. So whenever you use the bucket tool, it won't spread everywhere. Now you'll need the gray again, since I already have it set up. I'll use that. Make a top layer on top. And I just go ahead and color this in if it's the same color. There's no point in not. And if you use the the stabilizer on 3, you might have to color it a little bit more because it completely and utterly stabilizes it. So whenever you let it go, it will losing track of what I'm thinking. Shorten the length of the line. Now with this, you'll press copy and paste. Perspective form. I think that's about right. I think that'll be right nice. Now let's see how it's looking so far. It's not the best piece of work I've ever did, but it's pretty good. See, the legs are a little bit off. Oh well. Now you'll press this button right here, merge layer down, until you get one layer. Now, underneath it, you have to click, dang it, ignore that, you have to click this and then add a layer, because if you hold it down, you can move it around. But to make it easier, just go ahead and click on this layer. Now, you'll need this layer. Press the eyedropper for the skin color. Now, bucket tool. Bucket tool, you see this right here? You need the bucket tool. Bucket tool will be your best friend here. Now you may have to click it multiple times to make sure every little crack is on there. Now if it starts to fill in the lines, that means your line art is way too close to the actual bucket color, and it's starting to fade out to where the back of the line is getting covered, which is not fun to deal with, but it's fixable. Now, color in the hair. Oh, see, I just had the same problem. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm just gonna have to color in that line, and use the bucket tool on these. Make sure it doesn't affect anything here. Now I will need the brush tool for this to color that in right there, because that's just not gonna go anything. Yep, there it goes. Ooh. Or you could just take the eraser tool and make it a little bit bigger and erase it, but what's the fun in that? Now, if you see some empty spaces, you can just add another layer and fill it in. I don't like the way that looks, but oh well. It doesn't have to look perfect. I'm not posting it anyways. There's the bucket tool. You want to fill that in. Hehe, that's so funny. You just have to undo it to erase it. Okay. Got the hair done. Now, for the white, you see this right here? Well. This black thing right here. See where I'm moving the blue boxes? That is to change the background. So now you need a white color, which is already on there. Now you'll have to color in all of these. With white, it's a pain in the butt, but you can easily finish it up. Now you'll need a grayer color, not too dark, not dark as the lines, but a little bit darker for the sleeves. That's the outfit. Now I gotta fill in these little lines right here. There. Nice. Now you need to come back in here because I see a little spot right here that needs to go away. A little spot right there. Perfect. It looks like all of it. I don't normally add shading, but I'm not gonna add shading. I never add shading. Now you can merge these two layers down, or not. It doesn't really matter. You won't need these layers for now. So, click these two buttons and make sure they're off and you can't see them. Now add another layer and make this one visible. I use a darker brown color for the eyelashes because I don't like them looking too not realistic. Now just outline the eye. I like making it my own, so now I don't like that. How about that? Yeah, that works. That works fine. Yep. Now you will not need this. Dang it. Sorry, I have a tendency of doing that. Now, you make sure, absolutely sure, that you switch your layers because I have an issue with not switching my layers. Now you need to, underneath that. Now you won't need this anymore. I don't think you will. No, well, not right now, at least. You can change this back to white. You'll need the bucket tool. Now, since this color is the exact same, you will have to color it in by hand. Now, I like, whenever I'm done with the filling in of it, I like to adjust it to make it look better. I don't like that little area right there, so I'm going to get rid of it. Now I'm going to have to shape it up and make it look nice. It's probably taking longer than I really want it to. Beautiful. Now take the lasso tool and copy it. Now you will need it one more time, just this one time. Now paste it, perspective form. You'll need to shorten it up a little bit. Now you probably will have to check and make sure it looks right. I think that looks right. Yeah. Now you won't need these for... Now you will merge these two down together. Add another layer. Turn it to dark. Get a white or a really, really light brown. Really light. And outline right here. Now, the bucket tool. And fill in those missing areas. Give me a second, I need to free up some space. Okay. I don't need skyward. Nope. Don't know why. No one storage. I don't suppose I need. No, flip a kick. Come wait. Ugh, I just screwed myself. Fix it? Oh, didn't fix it. Oh well, that's that. Now you will need a light brown, and you can create the eyes. I think that looks decent. Now, you'll need to add people right here. Brush tool. Now for the rest of it, you will have to do it by hand. Now this part's pretty easy. You can use a darker brown and make a circle right here. Circle right here. Brush tool. Looks pretty nice. Now you use the magic wand and take those both. Then the lasso tool and circle around there. Circle around that. Add a layer. Use the brush tool with the pupil color still there. and you will fill it in. Only half of it though.